Hello, my beautiful Taurians. I just love the earth signs. So how are you? Welcome to January 2024. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. I too am a Taurus. So today's reading is for all of us. I absolutely love doing Taurus readings only because I know that I'm going to benefit from them too. So if you are new to my channel, this message is for sun, moon, or rising signs in the sign of Taurus. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. However, keep in mind that this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate. If you are interested in doing a deeper dive on having a deeper communication with me for yourself, I do private readings. You can go to my website, dawnwilliamstarot.com, to look at my pricing and my availability. Okay, so today I'm going to pull a single card to start off our reading from the Law of Attraction deck by Jerry and Esther Hicks regarding the law of attraction based on the teachings of Abraham. Okay, then I'm going to do your reading. I'm going to lay out your cards, read your cards, and then I'm going to pull cards to clarify those cards. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull four main themes. Now, those are coming from the Archangel Power Deck. They may be additional explanations to the messages that I've already given you, or it could very well be that they're brand new messages that Spirit is wanting to give you directly. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to take myself off screen. I will be coming back on screen once I have completed your actual reading portion and before I start your four last messages for your reading. Okay, so to start off, our card is my manifesting thoughts are buffered by time. Now, I love this card because I can tell that this is a sunflower, which looks like a sunflower to me. And it has a bumblebee on here, which always reminds me of my mom. My mom's name was Bea, B-E-A, short for Beatrice. So whenever I see bees, I always think of my mother. The message reads, your earth is a nice environment for fine-tuning your knowledge. For here, your thoughts do not translate into instant equivalence. Your thoughts are governed by a buffer of time. If you were instantly manifesting, you would be spending more time trying to fix your mistakes than you would in creating what you want. That's a great message. So we have to be thankful for that, right? We have to be thankful that we don't get every single thing we want just because we've decided we wanted it. I like that idea. Okay, so Spirit, I'm calling in our higher selves. I'm calling in our spirit guides, our guardian angels, and any angelics that we work with, any ascended masters, any ancestors that had passed over that are working with us specifically for our highest and our best outcome. I do call on the divine feminine and masculine energies to come in and assist us and to help us with balance. And I also call in the God of our heart. Whatever the God of our heart means to you. So what do our Tauruses need to know for the month of January 2023? Okay. What do our Tauruses need to know, please, Spirit? What do we need to know to move us into 2024 is what I meant to say, not 2023. Ah, goodness. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. If you're new to my channel and you feel as though these messages are going to be helpful to you, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe so you are notified when new messages are coming out. I do meditation prior to each and every reading. And I do bring in all of my subscribers. It is though you have given me permission to be able to utilize our beautiful energy as a collective to bring in the highest and best messages for all. Okay, so here we go. First card is Four of Wands. Woohoo, party energy. Oh, the Empress, I love her, and that represents us. That's us right there. Okay. Wow. Okay, like I said, I will be clarifying the cards for us. But as we start off this reading, first of all, we do have two major arcanas. We have two wands, which is all of our fiery energy. And we have one pentacles, which is our earth energy. Currently, we do not have any air. We do not have any cups energy showing up for us at this time. So to start off, the Four of Wands is a card of celebration, is a card of feeling stable. It is a card of feeling inspired. It's a card of creativity and passion. So it could very well be that we are actually, this is the energy that is starting off our 2024, okay, Taurus? So when I was doing my meditations prior to these readings, basically when I do this specific spread, Spirit had told me that this is representative of the energy for the whole year for us. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of celebrations. It looks like there's going to be a lot of things for us to be to look at and to be happy about. So any type of celebration that is celebrating your successes, this could be marriage, this could be graduations, it could be anything that is celebrating you, okay? We'll get more clarity on that in a minute. Our next step is the Empress. Now, the Empress is the divine feminine energy. This Empress is very fertile at this time. So as a reminder, if you are wanting to have a child, now is the time to really put forth the energy to create that for yourself. If you are not wanting to have a child, then I would take precautions. The other thing about fertility, though, is that right now we are very fertile in terms of what's coming to me from Spirit is that we're very fertile in terms of what we can manifest for ourselves. Now, the new moon is on January the 11th, and that is the day that you do set your intentions for the month. However, this January 11th, what I would do, or as a suggestion, you may want to do not only a manifestation for the month of January, you may also want to do a separate sheet that you are manifesting for the year. What is it that you would like to create for yourself this year? How do you see yourself growing, not only spiritually, but mentally, emotionally, physically, in all areas? What is going to give you passion? What is going to help you create your inspiration and your motivation for this year? So the Empress is a beautiful card. I feel as though we will be stepping into this Empress energy, really owning our groundedness, right? Because the Empress is very grounded. She's very abundant. She is an energy that is able to create the life that she wants quite easily. She's very connected to Mother Earth. She understands plant magic, and she understands sacred oils, and she knows how to work with the ingredients of the earth that Mother Earth has provided us to help us with our healing journey and with our optimal health, okay? So the Empress is an energy of nurturing, of growth, of creativity. She's full of ideas. She really helps us ground our plans and put them into action. She's quite abundant. She lives a very opulent kind of an existence, or she can create that for herself. So as this is our next steps, I really do feel that we need to own this energy, ladies, okay? Now, if you're a male listening to this, This could also represent your feminine side. So just because this energy is the feminine, keep in mind what Spirit has been telling me since November of 2023 is that 2024 is a year of balance of the masculine and feminine energies within us. We have been assaulted on many levels by this whole, I'm not trying to put anybody down, but this whole idea of changing males into females and females into males. And it's really causing some confusion in terms of the exchange of energy and how we are supposed to ground that within ourselves. So I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm just stating that one of the energies that Spirit had been sharing with me specifically was this balance of bringing both of those energies within and what those mean to us, right? So that is our next step. Now, our challenge this month is going to be this Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is a card of going after what we want. We really want to have some adventures and some experiences. And as you can see, she is standing here on, the bank here, getting ready to go out into the water because she definitely wants to surf. So she wants to do something that she finds exciting and fun. So as this is in our barriers position, I feel as though there is something that's hesitating, that we're kind of in this loop right now. And it's only just a temporary thing because this is a minor arcana. It is not a major arcana. In that, right now we are still testing the waters. We're still waiting before we actually dive into whatever it is that we're creating for ourselves for 2024 and for January, the month of January itself. But we'll get a clarifier. Your strengths is the Justice card. I love the Justice card. This card is about legalities, but it's also about finding your truth, right? The Justice card is a card of finding a truth, looking for the truth, speaking your truth, standing in your truth, everything that there is about truth. And as this is our strengths, I feel as though we will find a way to communicate those strengths outwardly to others so we can be recognized and understood and clearly understood as to what our feelings are, what our passions are, what direction we're going, the things that we'll accept, the things we won't. This card is also telling us that we are on the right path. Okay, so being on the right path is saying that you are looking at the light as well as the dark. You are integrating and balancing those energies within yourself. You've done some shadow work. You've recognized the importance of clearing some of that shadow work for yourself so that you can then bring in more light, right? You can be the being of light that you are meant to be and living your life in the highest possible way and as a leading example for others. For us, this is a beautiful card. Okay, and our final card is this Four of Pentacles. Now, I want you to observe her body language. Her body language is she has her pocketbook or her purse or whatever you call this bag, her bag, in front of her heart space. So basically what is happening here is she is feeling a lack of some kind. She is feeling as though money is going out and not enough money is coming in. I feel as though this is a very temporary situation. I feel that this is an opportunity for you to really look at your thoughts and feelings about your monetary situation or your physical security. Do you feel as though because of all the stuff that's coming up in the outside world, all the things that we're hearing about the banking institutions and the trillions of dollars that the US is in debt and how we're supposed to pay all of that off, are these things triggering you in a way that is causing you to feel as though you need to block your heart off in terms of your financial and physical security? Because that's what is happening, and you can see it here on this picture. So You're looking for physical security of some kind. You're looking for stability, right? But the other part of it is it's just a mindset. If you can embrace the idea that spirit always has your back, that you will always have enough, that you will always have what you need, and you change your thoughts about this lack or this need of more, I think that you will be able to turn things around for yourself. And again, this is a minor arcana, and we will get some clarifying cards for you here, Taurus. So far, I am digging it. Whoops. Okay, let's pull a clarifying card for the Four of Wands, please. Can we have a clarifying card for Taurus? I love that we're showing up so proudly in this reading. Empress is the Taurus energy. I love that card too. It's just a beautiful card. It just makes you feel so mothered and nurtured and loved and cared for. This is also a card of really telling you to take very good care of yourself, right? Make sure that your cup is always full, so that if your cup is full, then you can always give to others, and just find a way to keep that fresh. Okay, clarifier for the Four of Wands for our beautiful Taurus family. And it's clarified by, the Six of Wands, beautiful. So this is our victory card. So this is the card of victory and successes. So as I had mentioned, this Four of Wands is representing the energy that's coming in for us for 2024, Taurus. There are lots of celebrations here, and there's lots of successes coming in, okay? There will be celebrations of those successes, whatever they may be for you, and each of you are going to have something different that you're manifesting, working on, bringing into your life, living your best life. The thing that I love about this card is that this is also going to bring in recognition. So I feel as though if you are doing anything that is really elevating yourself, like let's say you do music, or you have some creative thing that you are sharing with the world, or perhaps you have your own YouTube channel as well. I feel as though you're going to be quite successful this year. You're going to find some successes that are going to really bring in some happiness and recognition for you. So that's a very, very positive card. I love seeing that. I would really love my channel to grow. So I'm hoping that that is a positive message for all of us, but specifically for me too. I'm digging it. Okay, clarifier for the Empress. And of course, this Empress is our next step. We're stepping right into that energy and owning it. I feel like we've done a lot of work, specifically in 2023, Taurus. Speaking for myself, I know for sure that I have. Oh, and look at that. Oh, Taurus. Look at that strength card. I love that card. Okay. So not only are we the Empress and all of the beautiful energy that is associated with her, bringing in that divine feminine energy, really working that energy, but we're also bringing in our inner strength. And as I was saying, Taurus, I feel as though in 2023, we did so much work. We did a lot of that inner shadow work, that really hard stuff that you really don't like to look at. And because of those lessons and because of the things that we've uncovered and learned about ourselves, we are now operating from this position of strength. Now, the beautiful thing about this strength card is that you can be quite calm and you can be quite gentle and still have stellar inner strength. And in this particular card, you can't really tell, but in the other Rider-Waite deck that is the traditional Rider-Waite, she actually has her hands in this lion's mouth, and who in their right mind would do that? But what this is saying is that she's been able to commune with this very wild beast, right? Because lions are They're not tame animals, but she's learned to work with them, and she's learned to calm this energy down so that she's really pulling in that information for herself. The strength card is also about willpower. It's about your inner strength. It's about this mental strength, and it's also about very focused concentration. So I feel as though whatever it is that you're creating, right, whatever you're manifesting for 2024, you are going to be really stepping into this strength card, utilizing your divine feminine energy to really manifest that for yourself. This is looking really good. Okay, can we have a clarifier for this Three of Wands in our obstacles position? What is it that's holding us back from just diving into that water and paddling out to enjoy the waves and enjoy the experience of, creativity and our passion? What is it that is holding us back, please? And I would say it was temporary since it is minor. It's just a temporary pause here. And that is clarified by, okay. So it could very well be that some of it is being like part of what is preventing us from really moving forward with this fire and passion has to do with monetary stuff. It could very well be that we're feeling as though we really want to have balance in that space before we move forward. Now, isn't this interesting, Taurus? Look at this. So our Justice card is in our Strengths position, and here she has this double-edged sword here, right? She has this double-edged sword, and she does have these two lights that are on here that look very much exactly like this scale. Doesn't this also look like a scale? I feel like it's really tied together. So part of it is us being on the right path, us picking the right options for us financially. What is it that we can give to, that we can receive back? In a way that is very balanced, right? What we put out there, we breathe back. So this looks like part of this has to do with our gratitude. Part of this has to do with the things that we're creating for ourselves in terms of monetary stability. So as this is in our obstacles position, it could just very well be that because we've had a very serious outlaying of money because of the holidays, it just could be that this is what that temporary setback is it just has to do with, we just need to get a little bit more resources before we can dive in to that water. Okay, can we have a clarifier, please, for the Justice card? And two of them dropped. Oh, the World and the 5. I typically don't take cards that drop out because I feel as though Spirit has shown me how they want me to read the cards. And I typically just don't give credence to those. Okay, so Justice. We have a clarifier for the Justice, please. For our Tauruses, our beautiful Tauruses. So our Justice is clarified by Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is either a message coming in about love or coming in about something that is going to make us emotionally feel very good, right? And this Justice is about being on the right path. It could very well be that we have the message coming in that is going to give us verification or going to give us validation that we are on our right path. Or it could very well be that this page is saying that we are going to be starting a new path and a new direction than what we previously had been on. And for me, that makes sense because I feel as though what Spirit had shared with me when I was, 30,000 feet up in the air when I was flying home from my holiday away with my family, was that the year of 2023 was a year of going within and really dealing with our inner world, with our shadow selves. And what 2024 is it's going to be a very fast moving year. Lots of things for us to look at, lots of things for us to process and to look through. But what this is telling me is that this Page of Cups is bringing us a message of confirmation. It's bringing us a message that just really makes us feel as though we know for a fact that the path that we're on is the perfect path for us. There is no hesitation any longer. You're getting that confirmation with this page. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles, please. May I have a clarifier for the Four of Pentacles? For our beautiful Tauruses. And the Four of Pentacles is clarified by ooh, this is a surrender card. Let's pull one more. I'm gonna pull one more. See if I get it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this Four of Pentacles, as I was saying, was a card of feeling as though we're hanging on to our money or hanging on to our resources, that there's a feeling of lack of some kind or a feeling of, you know, a little bit of unease, I would say, financially. And as I said, this is a minor arcana, so I feel as though this is only a temporary situation. And the other thing that's clarifying this is the surrender card. Now, this is the first air card that we have gotten in this reading. This is the Ten of Swords. This is saying that there is a completion, there is an ending, right? A definite ending in terms of this feeling of lack. And this has to do with thoughts, right? So once again, changing the way that you think about your prosperity, changing the way that you think about your physical security, right? And it's coming to an end. So that's coming to an end, which is beautiful. We want that energy to come to an end. We don't want to feel lack, right? But then as additional clarifier, we have the Two of Cups. So something is coming in that is really going to make us feel fulfilled. Now, this is typically my soulmate card. So if any of you are looking for a relationship, it's coming in for you. I feel as though it is something that would be coming in probably towards the later end of January. It could very well be that you've met this person, but you haven't really kicked it off into a recognition of the real commitment between the two of you. This is really coming in though. And then the other thing that I'm picking up is because this is a financial card, this is a card about our security and our physical security, our wealth, our health, our careers, that type of a thing. And it's coming to an end, that feeling of lack. This could very well be saying that we are going to be feeling a lot more emotionally comfortable, a lot more emotionally available in terms of our physical security and our home space. Now, for those of you who are in a long-term relationship, it also feels as though there is something that will be coming in towards the end of the month that is going to really ignite your relationship in a new way. It's kind of like you see each other, even though you might have been together for 40 years or however long you've been together with your mate. It feels as though something's going to come in and there's going to be a reconnection, a recommitment, or something that's coming in that is really going to make you both recognize and appreciate the love that you have for one another. I just feel that this is just, phew, this is a beautiful reading. I'm really feeling a lot of stuff coming up through my heart space. I really feel as though we will be coming from a place of more love within our lives. We have a lot of things to be celebrating. We are going to have lots of successes. I mean, this is just, I couldn't have asked for a better reading. This is a beautiful reading, Taurus. I would really love to hear your comments of whether or not this is connecting with you. So please feel free to drop me a line, and I always respond. So please feel free to let me know. Okay, so now I'm going to put myself back on screen. Hello. And my intention now is to pull the last 4 cards from the Archangel Power Deck. Now, the last thing that I want to clarify with you is if you're still on the fence about subscribing to my channel, I hope you will do that because it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click. It really helps me grow. I really appreciate you all. I love Taurus. Taurus is I'm so happy about this reading. This is a great reading. I feel like I just read for myself too, just so you know. And just like the video, just click that for me now. That'd be great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've shuffled this deck and shuffled this deck. And basically what I do is I split the deck and I take the top and I take the bottom cards. Okay. Now I'm going to put the deck all back together again, nice and tight. And then I'm going to split the deck one more time. And I'm going to take the top card and the bottom card. Okay. So we have the 5 of Raphael. Now the 5 of Raphael, this is 5 of Ariel, sorry. It says, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, so this 5 of Ariel, so I believe Ariel translates to pentacles, right? And if you look at her, she is outside this cathedral. So she had been feeling as though she was being left out in the cold. And when I get this card, I typically tell people that it could just be your perception. It could very well be that, you are not really out in the cold. It's just that maybe people are planning surprises for you in a really positive way. But the other thing is that I love about this message specifically in this deck is that it's saying that help is nearby. Help is always nearby. All you have to do is call on your higher self. You call on your angels. You call on whoever it is that you work with, and bring in that information for yourself, right? You're really never, ever really, truly alone, honestly. We have tons and tons and tons of helpers on the other side that are here trying to help us get through this ascension process. So just call on them. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Raphael. So this says there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. And this is a spiritual quest. So if I look at this 8 of Raphael, and I think Raphael represents the 8 of Cups. So it's just saying, right? It's telling us again that there are things that are coming in for us to be celebratory about. If you look at this card really closely, she's got a whole bucket of money right there. So, we could take that, right? Loving that. And then we have the King of Ariel. It says this is a successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful individual. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So again, I feel this is tapping into this 6 of Wands energy, where it is talking about, this is the 9 of Wands, I'm sorry. So the 9 of Wands energy here is, I keep thinking that this X represents a 5, but it doesn't, it represents a 10, right? So I hate this numbering on here. But this does represent a victory. It does represent keep moving forward. It does represent successes, right? Being recognized for those successes. And it's telling us to keep persevering. And that's exactly what this is saying, is professional financial successes are coming towards us. And then we have the page of Raphael, and it says gentle, loving, dreaming, and open-hearted. So a new emotional situation. This could be this Two of Cups. So it could very well be, even if you are in a long-term relationship, something's going to come in that is going to spark or reignite that fire within the both of you. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So again, it's talking about this card as well, this Four of Wands, celebrations. Okay, Taurus, I hope that you have found some information within this reading that is helpful to you. I really feel as though our 2024 is going to be a very fast moving month or year. I feel as though there is a lot that we're going to cover in terms of personal growth and in terms of collective growth. I am so happy that you're here and appreciate all of you. So until next time, take very good care of yourself and have a great month. Cheers.